like an appetizer, I'd say.
Don't make fun of Timmy now! Father, there with more fire!
What do you think I'm trying to do? Spirits of darkness, spirits of bile, renew Tabitha's powers ever so vile.
Maybe you're still a little rusty.
I'm afraid our situation is a little more dire than that, Timmy. My powers are, in a word, zilch.
But how could that be? You had them only a few minutes ago.
That's what I feared. Miguel must have survived that avalanche somehow. He must still be alive. Oh, don't worry, Timmy. Tabitha won't let anything hurt you. Oh, she hopes she won't.
Tabitha!
I came back for you. I had to tell you how I feel. I love you, Charity. I love you.
Don't watch, Kay. It's not fair, Simone. I've been in love with Miguel my entire life. I should be the one with him right now. I should be in his arms, not Charity. I'm sorry. I know how you feel. No, you don't. You couldn't even begin to possibly know.
The only person who knows anything about our past is an old friend.
Who?
Someone who just resurfaced recently and is now a patient of mine, Orville Perkins. He had those old photographs of you and me. Well, he told me that he hid them in a statue of a bird. I'm still looking for that bird statue. Did you find one after I left the dump?
What's so important about that bird?
I collect them. Statues of birds. It's a hobby of mine.
It figures. Yeah.
Did you find anything like that?
Yeah, I found something like that.
Oh, thank heaven.
I just sold it.
You sold it?
To whom?
I didn't get their name. Give me a phone number if I find another one. I'll give you a call.
Oh, yes. Please do. We would appreciate that very much. I do.
Yeah, no problem.
Somebody has the bird statue. They could be opening it and looking at the pictures inside right now. Who could it be? Someone has that bird. If they open it and see what's inside, my life might as well be over. I'll lose everything. I've got to find out who has it.
Oh, Eve. What's the matter?
Oh, bloody hell. Why can't I get this thing open?
Oh, Ivy. Well, Pilar, don't look so horrified. You knew I was searching high and low for this thing. I think you should congratulate me on my acquisition.
I will never do that. I hope and prayed that it would never wind up in your hands.
Well, I probably ought to fire you for that. But it's one of the things I admire most about you, Pilar. Your complete honesty, even when it'll do you harm.
You bought that bird from the man who answered your ad in the newspaper.
Oh, indeed I did, and it was the best $50 I've ever spent. When I get this open, I will have all the ammunition I need.
I still don't believe you'll find any proof of an affair between Dr. Russell and Mr. Crane.
Well, that is where you and I differ, Pilar. Once Eve knows I have this, she'll be forced to help me break up Sam and Grace.
You're playing a dangerous game, Mrs. Crane. A game that you will never win. Eve will never allow you to blackmail her into betraying her best friend.
I wouldn't be so sure of that, Pilar. You see, dear Dr. Russell would do anything to keep her husband from knowing about her sordid past.
And I, in turn, will get Sam. All I have to do is open up this bloody bird. I'm just gonna hit it with this poke. Please forgive me, Mrs. Crane. This is for your own good.
This must be the fork in the road the maid wrote in the directions to Jean-Luc's house. Well, that's great. I shouldn't say whether I should make a left or a right. Damn it. Well, here's to hoping I'm right. Gotta save Sheridan before it's too late.
You idiot. She almost got away because you pay more attention to what's below your belt than above.
I'm sorry, boss.
Just shut up, get your coat. So we can do what we came to do.
Please, you don't have to kill me. I promise I won't tell anyone, I swear.
I'm sorry, Miss Crane, I don't trust you. And it is your misfortune that you're the only person who can implicate us in Jean-Luc's murder. For that you must die. And it is time.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of the bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
Eve, where's the fire? You almost mowed me down.
I'm sorry, Sam. I wasn't looking where I was going.
You sure you're okay? You look a little upset.
Oh, I'm fine. So, where's Grace?
She's at home, waiting for me and this delicious, nice, big piece of chocolate cake that I came to get her.
You'd do anything for her, wouldn't you?
Anything. I love her, Eve. So what about you and TC?
What do you mean?
You don't have to work tonight, and the girls are away. You two should be spending a quiet evening alone.
Well, that's the best idea I've heard all day, Sam.
I mean, that's not saying a whole lot considering how long we spent digging around the garbage dump looking for that bird statue. Wait a minute. I just realized why you're so jumpy. I know exactly what's bothering you.
Oh, thank God it's only singed. How dare you! I am trying to keep you from making a drastic mistake. Well, don't do me any more favors. Whether you like it or not, Pilar, I am going to find out what is inside this bird. It may not look like it, but it is a powerful, valuable weapon, and I intend to make the most of it. At what cost, Mrs. Crane? People's lives? People's happiness? Oh, Julian deserves whatever he gets. I am not talking about Mr. Crane. What about Sam Bennett? I love Sam Pilar. I always have, you know that. I used to. But now I wonder. If you love him, how can you consider destroying the life he's built for himself? And what about Dr. Russell? What has she ever done to you? I can't do anything about that. If you are right, and Dr. Russell once had an affair with Mr. Crane, it's a secret that she's guarded carefully for years. So, I would think that you would respect her effort, since you have an even bigger secret of your own. You're right, Pilar. Like Dr. Russell, I have worked very hard to keep my secrets from being discovered. The difference is, I can't go on like that anymore. I can't live my life another day without Sam, without love. I need to be in his arms again, where I was always meant to be. I need to know that feeling again. And I will, whatever it takes. Even if Sam doesn't want you as much as you want him? How dare you? I know you don't want to hear it, but it's the truth. I just spoke to Sam and he made it very clear to me. The only woman he wants in his life is his wife. I don't care what he said. Once we're together, he'll realize that I am the only woman he loves. I just need this bird to make it happen. Where are you going? To find somebody who wants to help me. Someone who can open up this bird. I've got to stop her.
No puedo olvidar tu forma de mover. No puedo esperar a que llegue a volverte a ver.
Hurry up!
Can't let her die.
Please, you're making a big mistake. I told you my family's very rich. If you call them and tell them that you're holding me hostage, they'll pay a king's ransom for my life. I'll make sure that no one goes to the police.
Look, we've been through this already. Unhappy as I am that we cannot profit from your family's wealth, you're too big a liability. We have no choice but to eliminate you as a threat.
Could be worse, mademoiselle. It is not as if you are leaving any loved ones behind. You have no children, no husband, not even a lover. And since you seem to pick men like Jean-Luc, perhaps we're doing you a favor. Never again will any man use you for your money.
What a world we live in, when such a beautiful woman can only find love because she's rich. This is it. Not everyone gets such a good view of a final resting place. Could be worse, no?
I'm sorry, Kay, I really am. But you just had to know that that could happen someday. Miguel's loved Charity since the minute he saw her. But he never admitted it. He never told her. I know. It had to be hard for you to hear that, especially after you told Charity how you felt about Miguel. I'm such a fool. I never should have admitted that. I wasn't thinking clearly, Simone. I thought he was going to die. I bet she's in there telling Miguel right now, just laughing about it. She's probably going to tell the whole school what a complete jerk I am. Charity wouldn't do that. Why not? I would.
Hey, Simone! Oh, thank God. Are you all right?
She's all right. We found Miguel and Charity inside.
Where are they? They're not...
No. Miguel's fine. At first, things looked bad for him. But now he's conscious and talking. I think he's going to be all right, but Charity's inside with him.
My Jeep's at the bottom of the hill. I'm going to get up here so we can get them back down to the lodge and have a doctor check them out.
I almost went out of my mind when I realized where you and Simone must have gone. I don't know what I'd do if anything happened to you.
Reese, what is wrong with you? Miguel is the one who almost died.
Sorry. I just meant...
Reese, don't worry about it. She's just a little shaken up over what's happened so far.
I understand. Miguel's one of your best friends.
How'd you find us, man?
Well, the search party didn't want to leave till tomorrow. Once I realized Kay and Simone came to look for you on their own, I raised a pretty big stink.
These girls are something else, aren't they? Come here, Kay. You are the best buddy a guy could ever have.
We're way too quick for you.
Is that true, Princess? Or do you mean is Princess too quick for the cranky old bear?
No, but he doesn't know that. You've still got all your parts, haven't you, Timmy?
Timmy thinks so. Timmy would like to go now.
Yes. Well, that makes two of us. We may not be so lucky next time he takes a swipe at us.
Tell the can't let Timmy be bear food. Tell the loves her, Timmy, doesn't she?
That may be. But if we're going to get out of here alive, you're going to have to be a very brave boy. You're going to make a smashing little decoy.
Decoy? The bear will tear Timmy to shreds. The bear will fall for it, Timmy. Turn him into sawdust.
Don't be so dramatic, Timmy. You may lose an arm or a leg, but I can always sew you a new one.
That's what you said last time. And Timmy's new leg has never been as good as the original.
Hush up. Listen, you've got to be courageous. Like Mel Gibson in Braveheart. We've got to do something to distract him, and you're the only thing that's handy. Don't worry. I'll grab whatever's left of you on my way out. Now, listen, just think of it as practice for Fluffy. If you can handle a bear, well, then you can hold your own with a harmless house cat, right?
There's no way Talbot can compare a 10,000-pound grizzly bear with a Fluffy.
I can see you're going to need a little push.
You're at loose ends because you're not used to Whitney and Simone being away at the same time.
I know, it's silly to worry. They're both good girls.
Don't be embarrassed. Grace is the same way with Kay and Jessica. I mean, she'll probably still be fussing over them when they're in their 40s. But I'm sure they're fine, having a great time on their ski trip. What?
I was just wondering, have you seen Chad Harris? I mean, doesn't he work here most nights?
Yeah, but he probably had the night off.
Right.
Look, don't you let me keep you from TC and the wonderful romantic evening you two should be having tonight.
You and Grace have a wonderful night too, Sam.
Don't you worry. We intend to take advantage of every minute before the girls get home.
Take it as a sign, Mrs. Crane. The repair shop was closed because you are not supposed to open up that bird statue.
Well, you can take it any way you want it, Pilar. One way or another, I'm going to get into the statue. Now, where else can I go?
I don't know. But if you're going to continue in this madness, you must do it alone. I don't want any part of it.
Suit yourself. Well, well, well. Where is the good doctor flying off to in such a hurry?
It's none of your business, Ivy.
Let's see, would it be an emergency with a patient or perhaps a rendezvous with a little feathered friend, say a bird?
I thought I made it clear that I wasn't going to go into this with you.
Well, that's just fine for now, Eve. But when I prove that you and Julian did have a torrid affair, you will have to deal with me. And if you don't want me to tell your daughters and your husband about your sordid past, then I suggest you help me get Sam away from Grace.
Never. Under no circumstances will I ever do anything to hurt my best friend.
Never say never, Eve.
Timmy guesses he showed that bear who's boss. Timmy did one of his black belt moves and knocked that bear flat on his fat face.
Excuse me, but I was there and you don't know any karate. The bear fell down because I stuck my foot out and tripped him.
Whatever Princess needs to believe. But Timmy knows in his hearts of hearts it was Timmy's slick move that brought old Smokey down. That bear was no match for Timmy.
Well, In that case, you won't mind going back in there and repeating one of your slick moves, will you?
That's okay, Princess. Timmy's going to be leaving now.
I'll send another Jeep up for you girls.
Oh, that's okay. We can get back to the lodge on our own.
Well, then I'm going to stay with you. We can go back together.
No, you go back with Charity and Miguel and make sure that they get there safely.
I guess.
Thanks again, Kay. Simone.
Sure. Hey, I'll meet you back at the lodge. I just want to talk to Kay for a second.
Believe it, she's coming back to gloat.
So, I just wanted to clear the air between the two of us.
Look, if you want me to take back what I said about Miguel...
Not at all. You had every right to be mad at me, and every right to blame me for what happened to Miguel. I blame myself, too. I have never been so scared in my life as when I thought that Miguel was dead. And I guess I was just so wrapped up in my own fears that I didn't even consider the fact that you would be just as scared as I was, and that your love for Miguel as a friend is just as strong as mine.
Well, we do go way back.
And I realize that now. And so I owe you an apology. I will never forget how much you care about Miguel. And it goes both ways, too. I mean, I know that he loves you as a friend, too. So, I hope there are no hard feelings. I don't know what I would do if there were problems between us, Kay. So, see you back at the lodge, okay?
Please don't.
Do not beg for mercy when I cannot spare you. The best I can do is assure you that we'll make this as quick and painless as possible. Pierre, do you think you can handle this?
Of course. Kneel down.
Afterwards, we'll fill the grave and leave. No one will ever find her body.
Sheridan, are you here? For God's sakes, this is no time to give you the silent treatment. Sheridan! Sheridan! Damn it. Thought for sure this is where she'd be. Guess I was wrong. Contact you gave Sheridan. She was here. I gotta find her. Hey, lady! Yeah, hi. I'm the guy who sold you the bird, remember?
Oh, yes.
Yo, I gotta talk to you for just a minute.
Well, I'm just in a little bit of a hurry.
Yeah, but it's about the, it's about the bird.
What about it?
I sold it too soon. Well, yeah, then I found out it was worth a lot more.
What are you talking about? I paid you $50.
Yeah, I know. And then I met some people who'd be willing to pay me a whole lot more.
What people?
Some rich guy and a woman. I mean, they were really hot for the bird. He even gave me his phone number and he said I should call him if I came across it again.
Interesting. You wouldn't still happen to have that phone number on you, would you?
No. And if I did, I wouldn't give it to you, because you'd probably turn around and call him and make a deal behind my back. And listen, nobody's going to sell him that bird except me. Hey!
I knew it. Oh, it's Julian's private line.
Give me that back.
Oh, it's all yours.
Wait!
Get your dirty hands off of me.
We ain't done yet, lady. The way I see it, you owe me a whole lot of money.
Oh, no, absolutely not. I paid you exactly what you asked for, and I'm not paying you a penny more.
Well, then I'm gonna take it.
Let go of that! No! Oh, you thief! They come back here with my... Thief! Help! Somebody! Oh!
Are you ready to go back to the lodge, Kay?
So I'll ever be.
I know you're still upset about Miguel, but at least Charity didn't realize you love Miguel as more than a friend.
Yeah, thank God she's so dense.
Whatever. It would have made things at home unbelievably sticky. Now you can quietly get over your feelings for him.
I'm not getting over anything. So what if Miguel told Charity that he loved her? He had just been in a terrible avalanche. He had no idea what he was saying.
And you have the nerve to call Charity dense. When are you gonna face the facts? Miguel has always loved Charity. And now he's even told her out loud, and no, it's not gonna go away just because you want it to. It's bound to get even heavier from here on out. And eventually Miguel and Charity may make love and get married. That's the love that those two have for each other, Kay, and you just have to accept it.
No!
Thanks again.
Stay put. I'll go get the doctor.
Hey, make sure they check Charity. Don't worry about me. I'm fine.
Nice try, but you both need to be looked at.
I'll get you guys some hot cocoa. That'll warm you up.
Damn it. I was right. Miguel's alive and he's with Charity. How the hell did he escape that avalanche? I was certain that my plan was foolproof.
No offense, Tabby, but Timmy's had enough of her plans. He's already been locked up in a mental ward, trapped by an avalanche, and almost killed by a bear. And that's just in the past couple of weeks.
Listen, you, if you're going to tick off a list of my shortcomings, I can easily sew myself another doll, a cheery, grateful doll.
Don't get mad at Timmy, Princess. Timmy just needs a break. He needs that vacation to have the problems too. He needs to go someplace warm. Sip his martinis on a nice sandy beach. And face it, Tabitha, you're never going to get rid of Miguel. And Charity's never, ever coming over to the dark side.
Sheridan, answer me! Just let her be alive. Oh, God, no.
That is mine! Come back here with that! Oh,
Ivy, what happened?
some man stole my shopping bag. He went that way. Oh, I cannot lose that bird, not now when I'm this close. Please, Sam, find him.
Get over there.
Oh, you caught him.
He's hiding around the corner. Ivy, this is your bag?
Yes. Sam, thank you. Thank you so much for getting it back to me. You don't know how important it is to me.
It's mine. It belongs to me.
Ivy, what's going on here? Why does he keep saying that?
I bought something from this gentleman earlier today, and now he claims that I owe him more money.
I didn't know how much it was worth then.
Look, that's not the way it works, pal. Look, you're gonna come down the station.
No, Sam, no. No, it's all right. I have my property. I'm not going to press charges.
Ivy, are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Just let him go.
Huh. Well, today must be your lucky day. But I want your word that you're never gonna harass this woman again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold you to it. Now beat it. Ivy, are you sure you're okay?
I am now. Thanks for rescuing me, Sam.
I would have done it for anyone. It's my job.
Yes, but it was me you rescued today. And I would very much like to thank you.
Forget it.
Well, you can protest all you want. But I know you still care about me, Sam. I can see it in your eyes.
Look, I don't know what you think you see in my eyes, but the only woman I love, is my wife. You and I are just a distant memory. Just leave it at that.
No, Sam, I'm afraid I can't do that. I want you back. And you are going to help me get him. Thank you so much, Sam.
Hey, you're that lady who was with the guy looking for that bird statue, aren't you?
Yes. You know where it is?
No, not exactly. But I got a good idea. If you're still interested.
Yes, I am. Very much. Do you know where it is?
I might. Well, it's gonna cost you, lady.
How much?
I figure $200 should do it.
That's pretty steep.
That's how bad you want it.
And what would you give me? What kind of information for this money?
I sold it to a person who put a classified in here. My phone number is in the ad. Good luck, lady. Thank God. Where is she?
I think she went this way, boss.
You, Lauren. If Mademoiselle Crane gets away, it is you who will spend eternity in that grave.
She's here.
Wait for me, I cannot see. And it is your own fault. If you were not such a bungling idiot, she would be dead in her grave by now and we would be headed back to Paris.
How could I know she would throw dirt in my face?
Now you shut up and help me find her. The job must be finished this time.
If I could just get back to the house.
It is futile, Miss Sheridan Crane. You had your fun with us, but it's over. You cannot hide forever. So why not come out? And we can get this over with.
Maybe you're right, Timmy. Maybe I am a total failure.
Timmy didn't say that.
No, you didn't say it, but that's what you meant. I'm all washed up.
Well, maybe that isn't so bad, Princess.
What?
Timmy just means that life is passing Timmy and Toby by. Well, he and his princess keep trying out different schemes to get Charity to kill Miguel. Maybe it's time to throw in the towel. Call it a day. Cash in the 401k and go in for early retirement.
There's Miguel and Charity, Simone.
Don't do this, Kay. You're only going to set yourself up for some more pain.
I can't believe we're actually here, safe and sound. I really was so scared, Miguel.
You saved my life, Charity. I wouldn't have made it if you hadn't have got me to that cabin. Where'd you get the strength?
I don't know. I just knew it was something I had to do, or I would lose you. Look, Miguel, you said something earlier. And you probably don't even remember.
I remember. And I meant it.
Well, there's something I want to tell you, too.
You don't have to. I mean, when we were up on that mountain and I was lying there, I heard you. I heard you tell me you loved me.
But how could you have? You were unconscious.
I don't know. But it got through to me, and I mean, that's what brought me back. I had to be with you. I had to tell you that I love you too.
And I love you, Miguel.
I know exactly how he feels.
Tim.
Now Timmy really wants to go away. His heart is broken into two. Timmy doesn't stand a chance if Charity loves Miguel.
I'm not talking about your broken heart. Things are far worse now than they were before.
Timmy doesn't understand.
Oh, that's the understatement of the year. Charity and Miguel have declared their love for one another. They're getting more serious and involved by the minute. Next thing, they'll be making love. And you know what that means.
Timmy can't say he does.
It means that Charity will come into her full powers. And then we're lost. No more martinis, no white sandy beaches, no more us. We can't let that happen, Timmy.
I'll just call the person, tell them the bird statue is mine and was thrown out by accident. If I offer to pay them what they bought it for, I shouldn't have any problem getting it back. And there's no reason anyone would ever think to look inside it. It's ringing. Thank God this nightmare will finally be over.
Ivy Crane.
She must have gone that way.
Did you hear that?
We came from over there.